Okay guys, today I'm going to be making some Snickerdoodle cookies. The past week I've made 3 batches of these. My family is going crazy over them. So I had to take a break from my crocheting and make some more cookies, and I just thought that I would share it with you guys. So I have all the ingredients that I need out here on the counter. We have salt, all-purpose flour, 2 sticks of butter, room temperature. I set them out a couple hours ago. And I have baking soda, cream of tartar, 2 eggs, cinnamon, and sugar. And you're going to need a big bowl for this. And I'm going to use my hand mixer because to make this cookie dough, it's pretty dry. The only liquid that's in it would be the eggs. So it'd take a lot of work to mix by hand, so I'm going to use my hand mixer. But I'm going to go ahead and measure out the ingredients, and we'll be back. Okay, so here in the bowl I have the eggs, the sugar, and the butter. I'm making a double batch, so there's more in here than what I'd mentioned earlier. But there is 4 sticks of butter, 4 eggs, and 3 cups of sugar for the double batch. And I will post the recipe below the video, but I'm going to mix these up first, and then we will add the other ingredients. Okay, when I mixed up my butter, sugar, and the eggs, I used the whisk here that came with my hand mixer. This right here is the dough hook. You could also use it. I've used it before, but I like the way the whisk did better. But after I have mixed this together, the butter, sugar, and eggs, I have now added the here's the baking soda, the cream of tartar, and the salt. And I'm going to mix that in with the rest of this by hand, and then add in the flour slowly until it forms a stiff dough, and I will get back to you. Okay, so I just finished mixing in the cream of tartar, baking soda, and salt, and I just mixed it in by hand. With my mixer, once you start adding the flour, it becomes too thick, so that's why I do the rest of this with just hand stirring it. But you can see right now it's still pretty soft. So I will start adding the flour. Okay, so I have about half of the flour added. I just wanted to show you guys how much thicker that it is starting to become. So I will continue with adding the rest of the flour. Okay guys, I have all of the flour has been added. So the cookie dough is ready. It is better if you would refrigerate this at least overnight. A couple hours would be the least that you could do. I mean, you can make the cookies now, but it's extremely sticky. It's stiff as far as if you go to mix it, but it is really sticky, and you have to roll these into balls, and then roll the ball in sugar and cinnamon to coat the whole outside of it, and then that's how you bake it. But just to show you how stiff this dough actually is, I actually broke my spatula. So I was disappointed. I like that spatula, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bake 1 tray of cookies just for the sake of the video, but the rest of this will go in the refrigerator because it's a lot easier to make the cookies. So I suggest making these the night before that you need them. So I will continue. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys, I've taken one of the flat bowl that I've had to place my cinnamon and sugar in. The recipe calls for, let me see here, it calls for 1/4 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. for this mixture here, I just kind of eyeball it. After I get my sugar as dark as you see here, then that's about how I just go by darkening my sugar with the cinnamon. And you can see how, just wanted to show you how big I made the cookies, the ball. And I'll just take this and I kind of drop it in there because I like to really coat the cinnamon and sugar on there. And then I just place it on my cookie sheet there. And I always bake 6 on this sheet because where I make them fairly large, that way that they will all come out nice and round, and you won't have to have straight edges on the cookie. I guess I'm particular that way. And this is actually the same cinnamon and sugar that I've used before. I've kept it in this airtight container and in the fridge, so so I don't have to throw it out. So I've just been reusing this. Okay, so I have my cookie sheet full, and if you do not have a non-stick cookie sheet, definitely use the flour spray. Spray it with Pam or something, non-stick spray, because these definitely will stick to the pan. And I just bought this pan here at Walmart a couple of days ago. It was like $9 and something, and it is extremely heavy, and I love it. So I'm going to get me another one of these. So I'm going to place these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Until the edges are brown. I don't cook them until they're hard because I like my cookies soft. So I will set the timer, and we will be back. Okay guys, there you have the finished product, and you can see how thick they are. I really like the thick cookies, and they're really soft. So you can see they're just a little brown around the edges. Now if you bake these, I bake these at 400 for 10 minutes. If you do 350 for about 12 minutes, they will come, they will not, from what I've experienced anyway in my oven, they won't sink in the middle. These have little sink holes in the middle. But if you bake them a little longer on the with a lower temperature, they won't fall. So, and you can see, the pan's really hot, but they just slip off the pan really nice and easy. You can see how where they're still kind of warm, how it's bent. So you want these to cool, and cool them on a flat surface so that they'll keep their shape. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.